We have a lot of guys coming back, a lot of skilled players. Mike Jones, having Eggy. High caliber players that they can score big plays anytime. I think having the offensive line come back as a whole is going to help us out a lot. Kind of a benefit of last year. To find the silver lining in everybody getting hurt is everybody has playing time, so everybody knows how to act in a game. So it doesn't really matter who's in there. You can depend on anybody on the offensive line this year. Eggy, just a natural leader on and off the field. Even though when he took his red shirt last year, was still leading the team. And like you said, Dominic Sanders. We have a lot of horses this year that can carry the ball. So, I'm really looking forward to seeing the ball getting thrown this year and getting our ground game going.
I feel real comfortable at corner. I originally came in as a cornerback, but then switched. Been working a lot harder this summer, probably the best I've been working since I've been here at Millersville, and I feel real comfortable and looking forward to big things happening. We have a lot of returners coming back. I see us, making big plays around the whole defense. We got probably losing one defensive back. Got our linebackers returning. Everybody looks like they're in shape, and we should do some good things this year.
I'm cautiously optimistic about this season. We've got more returning players than we've had in the past. I think we've got 69 guys coming back from last semester, and we've got 20 of 25 starters returning from last year's squad. And we've got a pretty solid incoming class, including some transfers who I think are going to battle for some starting time right away. So I think it's going to be an interesting year offensively. I think we've got 9 guys coming back who started at some point last year, including the entire offensive line. We've got Mike Jones back, who's healthy now at running back, although we're going to be playing Mike at some wide receiver as well this year. And we've got a couple freshman quarterbacks to come in to compete with Danny Miller at quarterback. We also have a transfer from Wake Forest, a young man by the name of Ted Stakaitis, who played for them, and I think we'll make it really interesting at that position. Defensively, I think we're at 8 starters coming back from last year. Our front 4 is back solid. We have 3 of 4 starters there. Linebacking core, I think we've got a pretty good group there. We've got to find another corner in addition to Lou Brown, who we moved over to corner last year at the end of the year, and I think Lou is a solid favorite to start there. And in our safety position, I think we have to fill in for Tillman, who was our big hitter last year, but I think we've got some young guys who can do that. So really looking forward to this year. I think we're going to be competitive. We've got a lot of guys back who have been in the program. We've got 17 seniors, more than double what we've had in the past. Those guys are going to, show that experience and show that veteran ability out there, and I think it's going to make it interesting on the field. They're both, Division I level players that both were scholarship players at that level, and for good reason. They're both good athletes, good players in their own rights. And it's a team sport. We have to come in offensively, and we have to do a better job starting up front. And I think last year we had high hopes with our offensive line, but injury decimated that group. So we had to kind of patchwork it together and get through the season. This year, again, we've got all 5 back, and cross our fingers, I hope we stay healthy up there, because those guys got a lot of good experience, and we got some depth coming in this year as well with the young guys. So, between those 2 positions, the quarterback and offensive line, I expect our offense to be much improved this year, and I know we've got some really top-level skill guys. Matt Eggenreiter, who redshirted last year, is back. I think Max is going to be one of the top receivers around. Of course, Mike Jones is one of the best athletes around, and Mike will be playing a lot of receiver for us. Brent Collins started at receiver as a freshman, be playing some running back. And then Myron Miles, who, again, transferred in from Temple as a running back. I'm anxious to see what Myron can do for us at the running back position. And we've got some pretty good depth at all those positions this year. So, again, it's going to be, I think, a much improved year on that side of the ball, and I expect our offense to come out and really be productive for us this year. Yeah, it's going to be exciting to have Matt back this year. I think we really missed him last year. He was out there practicing but didn't play. And, Matt, it really has been a guy that is the epitome of what I think Millersville football is all about right now. I think you can describe us as a developmental program. We take the guys that we get, and we have to bring them along as far as possible and get them to the to play as well as they possibly can. And Matt has really come on in the last couple of years. And, he's got a great attitude. In fact, Matt's one of our captains. We elected 2 of the 4 captains this winter, and he's one of those that was elected and wasn't even close, really. And he's done a great job in a leadership role this offseason. And I think it's going to show when we start practice this coming week, that kind of leadership that he and the other seniors have given us. So I think having Matt out there will be a big boost in the arm for us offensively, whoever the quarterback is. I think he's going to be looking to get the ball to Matt quite a bit.